Hello everyone, how are you doing today? So here we have a single select drop-down field called deliverable, and it has a list of drop-down values as you can see here. Okay, now the thing is that these values may keep on increasing as we move forward. We might keep on adding new values, but then there is no option to extract the data into a CSV file or maybe an Excel sheet here, right? You don't have such an option here. Okay, so it's kind of difficult to analyze the data in these in this field, basically, right? You might want to check for duplicates, or you might want to filter the data, right? So, and if you might even want to copy paste it to another application, right? So, how can we make it possible? That's the question. Okay, we can do it using Fusion. So let's try to extract these values into a CSV file using Workfront Fusion. I mean, that is pretty much possible. So let's build the scenario. The first step should be to query the custom field and extract the drop down values. Okay, so how can we do that? If you think about it, if you can do a custom API call to query the custom field and extract the drop down values, that will be great, right? And then maybe we can push it to a CSV file after that. Okay, let's see how it can be done. Okay, so let's take it step by step. So let's query the field first. So choose module, Adobe Workfront, custom API. So where is that custom API call? And basically, when you want to query the custom field is nothing but parameter. Okay, so if you go to the API Explorer, so this is the API Explorer. I have done a detailed video on how to use the API Explorer, so you can watch my previous video session. Okay, so here custom field is nothing but parameter. Okay, parameter. Okay, so this is the custom field, right? Parameter. Now if you see, it is param, right? The object code is param here. Okay, so we have to do a param search, right? Custom field search is nothing but param slash search, right? Now, what do I want? I want the drop down values. So the drop down values, if we think about it, should be under collections, right? So let's click on this and let's click on collections, because it's kind of a child object, right? So it should come under collections if you think about it. So parameter options, right? This is what we need, parameter options. Okay, so field fields equal to parameter options question mark. Okay, so basically this is what we need, right? Fields equal to parameter options. Under that we need all the fields, so we should say star. Okay, star will pull out all the fields under parameter options. Parameter options are nothing but drop down values. Okay, so it will pull out all the drop down values. Okay, that's what it means. It will pull out all the drop down values for that particular custom field. Okay, so now I would like to also do a filter condition, id equal to what is the ID of the custom field. So let's go and check the custom field. So this is the custom field here. Okay, deliverable is the custom field. I have the ID here, so I'm just copy pasting the ID from I have created a view for that, and I'm just capturing the ID in the view, and let me copy it and paste it here. So I think this should work. Param search, I want fields equal to parameter options, which are nothing but the drop down values, and I want everything question mark ID equal to this answer. Okay, that's perfect. So let's try to run it. Run this module only. Okay, so let's show you the body. Okay, so here you can see the parameter options. Okay, it's coming as an array. Okay, so let's take the output bundle here. If you see parameter options, you know, this is basically an array. Okay, perfect. Now, what do we need to do now? let's try to, so since it is an array, let's try to split the array, okay? Because we have to also push it to a CSV, right? So just do a split here. So let's say if you want to split it, you should use an iterator, okay? Flow control iterator, and I want to split by parameter options, okay? Because this is the array, right? So I have to split by this array, parameter options. Perfect, okay? So let's try to run it quickly and see the output. Run anyways, okay? And we should ideally see the split messages coming here shortly. So then we can actually, after that, we can just try to assign it to multiple variables, okay? And then we can create a CSV. So that should be the whole solution, right? So once it is split, once the messages are split, you can assign it to multiple variables. Like for example, it can be the label of the field, and it can be the value of the field, which can be different variables, okay? And then we push it to a CSV, and then we push it to and then we upload a document in a project. I think that should be it. Okay, so let's wait for it to complete and see how it goes. Okay, so we got the output here. So as you can see, the messages are split. Okay, Um, okay, so here it is. The drop-down values are actually split, and it's actually split into multiple bundles. As you can see, there are 11 bundles. There are 13 bundles. Okay, now let's try to assign multiple variables. Okay, tools. So just go tools, and we can say set multiple variables. And let's say we want label of the drop-down. Let's call it like this. Label of the drop down should be label, should be mapped to label. Okay, then let's say value of the drop down. uh, okay, should be mapped to value. Okay, and we can add another field, which we should also know the name of the custom field, right? Name of the custom field. Okay, we can get that from the body data. This is the name of the custom field. Okay, and the body data name. Okay, perfect. Okay, now we got that. Now, now that we have everything here, we can just create a CSV. Okay, so just type CSV here. Okay, and then we can just say create CSV. Okay, so this is an aggregator. Always ask the question, where is the split happening? The split is happening in this module, iterator 8. So let's say iterator 8, select that. And now the fields to aggregate, we want all these fields to be aggregated. Okay, perfect. Label, value, name of the custom field. Perfect. And now that we have it aggregated in a CSV, let's push it to a Workfront project. Okay. So let's upload document. Okay, so we have already created a project for this. Um, okay, so this is my project. So let's try to get the project ID. So project ID is here. I think I already have one. So yeah, let's create. Let's see the project ID here, and let's copy paste it here. And related record type, I'm going to update the project. I'm going to upload the data into the project, right? So select project, and the document name can be drop down values dot CSV. Okay, file content should be mapped to the create CSV text. Okay, perfect. Now that we have everything, we can just run the scenario. It should work perfectly fine. I think it is extract CSV values to a, this is not the right name to give here. Let's try to name it extract drop down values to CSV. So this is the right name now. Perfect. So let's try to save it, and let's try to run it. Okay. Perfect. So it's doing something, it's uploading something here. So let's go back to the project and see whether it's uploaded or not. As of now, we already have one document. We will get one more document very shortly. Yeah, here we go. So this is the document. So let's try to open the document, um, download. Okay, so if you see the document, so we have the label of the drop down values, everything is here. The value of the drop down is here. Name of the custom field is deliverable, right? So everything is here. Now it's very easy to analyze. You can check for duplicates, you can filter data. Perfect. I hope this was useful. Have a nice day.